JWW on the move. Good morning, everyone. Jim Williams here. Beautiful, sunny Friday morning, April 10, in the year of our Lord 2026. I'm standing in the parking lot of the St Cloud's Commons as the sun rises in the east. JWW on the move here in the beautiful paradise of Central Florida. Today I have an appointment at 11 and I'm on my way over there. I wanted to show you a few spots along the way. Now, the St Cloud Commons sits on the acreage where the old flea market used to sit. Years back in 1991 when we moved here, the flea market was a flourishing and prosperous, busy beehive of activity. And we would come here often. Adam, Faith, June, me, a lot of booths that we would find treasures that we wanted at a very reasonable price. But that flea market is gone now. I actually did a video of the vacated flea market back years ago, before they totally repurposed the ground and built this shopping center called the St. Cloud Commons. Hobby Lobby, PetSmart. How you doing, little fella? How you doing? You hungry? Are you hungry? Want your food? You want your food? Hibbett. I don't personally know what Hibbett is, but judging by the icons beside the title, must be a sporting goods store. Sporting goods store. Bath and Body Works. And then we got Old Navy store. Then we have Five Below. If I remember correctly, that's a bulk purchase store. Been a while since I've been in there. Came out there when it first opened. Ultra Beauty. That's not Ultra. Ulta. Ulta Beauty. I think that's a product store. It's not a beauty salon. It's a place to go in and purchase product. I've never been in there. Ulta Beauty. Marshalls. That's probably not U.S. Marshalls, but that's just plain everyday ordinary Marshalls. Clothing store. Another clothing store, Ross. Dress for less. Ross. Red Ladder. Famous Footwear. Sally Beauty. Lee Nails and Day Spa. Celebrity Barber Studio. Now open. Thompson Jewelers. We buy gold and diamonds. Ha! And now we have America's best contact and eyeglasses. There you go. If you wanted America's best, there it is. Here's a Spectrum store. On the outlier area of St. Cloud Commons, actually facing the highway, US 192, we have a variety of establishments. We have First Watch breakfast, brunch, and lunch I think they open early in the morning and close early afternoon. Eaten there a few times. Good breakfast stuff. And next to First Watch, we have Pollo Campero, which is flavorful chicken, if you like chicken. And next to the Pollo Campero, we have Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm. In case you need a mattress. Sorry, but there's nothing to eat in here. And then Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right. Schmate. And next to Mattress Firm, we have Ideal Dental. In case you've been looking for the Ideal Dental, there's Ideal Dental. Right next to Mattress Firm. No matter how hard you try, you just can't get away from the FedEx Army. And you can't unsee the arrow in the FedEx logo. Great! Had to stop and show you this. The new Texas Roadhouse Grill. Mama Woo is so pumped and excited about coming out. Next opportunity we have to eat at the Texas Roadhouse Grill. That new Texas Roadhouse Grill just opened in a shopping center called The Settlement at Amber Point on Parton Settlement Road, intersection of US 192. In case you wanted to come to the Texas Roadhouse Grill, I didn't want you to miss that. They're everywhere, they're everywhere. Look out, they're everywhere. Had to stop and get some gas. 403.9 today. Using the automatic pumping thingamajig, hands-free. 6.19 gallons, $25. It's about a half a tank. And before I meet my 11 o'clock, had to stop and see the iconic landmark here in Kissimmee. This huge building shaped like an orange. Orange World. Fresh fruit. They even do shipping. You can get some fresh orange juice here. Gift shop. Been here forever.
If we were going back, I know that we could have got him a treat.
Orange World began in 1971. It was first a Texico gas station. The owner was Eli Sassy. It included a fruit stand and a gift shop, so that tourists visiting the newly opened Walt Disney World could buy gifts and iconic items. The 60-foot tall fiberglass orange structure was added later in 1988 as it stands today.
You have to buy her a coconut for $5.
Oh man, look at here, souvenir t-shirts. All colors and sizes. Candies galore. All kinds of stuff, souvenirs. Tons of keychains, all shapes and sizes. Magnets for your refrigerator. Endless supply. Gems and jellies of all shapes and flavors. Even the small little bitty ones over here. Oh, look at all this stuff on the wall. Look at this. As far as the eye can see, all kinds of stuff. Oh man, more shirts than you will ever have time to wear. Doc! So the next time you're in Kissimmee, St Cloud, go out West 192, Earl Bronson Highway, and check out Orange World. Orange World, right along the US 192 west of Kissimmee, along the tourist area. You can't miss it. It's the only one on the highway. Orange World. I remember the first time I saw that in 1991 when we moved here. Still here. Still going strong. Lots of people stop here. Big tourist attraction. Lots of gifts. Next time you're in Kissimmee, St. Cloud, check it out. Check it out. I've arrived for my 11 o'clock at the Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. A favorite place to eat. I do love food. Just spent a pleasant hour and a half leisurely visit over lunch with a good friend of Adam's, and now a good friend of mine, a friend to our family, actually. Someone that knew Adam when he was just simply Adam Williams. Watched him go from nothing to the success that he was. Mike Archer. Thank you, Mike, for a wonderful time. I didn't videotape anything while we were together. Didn't really want to do that. Just wanted to enjoy telling stories about each other's lives and building some bonding and friendship. Talk some about Adam and some of the events of his life. Actually, Mike told me some interesting stories about his past, his dad, and also with Adam as well. Just was just a great time. Great time just to sit and visit together over a fine meal. And again, Mike, thank you for the time. Looking forward to the next time we'll be able to get together. Plus, it was also just good to spend some quality times sharing faith with a Christian brother. What a blessing that is. I hope that all of you can. I had to stop and show you this Krispy Kreme Donuts factory. This is where they make the Krispy Kreme donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts started back in 1937. Here is this location. 5310 West Earl Brunson Highway, US 192, Kissimmee, Florida. Krispy Kreme donuts. In my opinion, some of the best donuts you can ever sink your teeth into. Krispy Kreme donuts. I used to stop here a lot. Every opportunity I got, as a matter of fact. Back in the day when I drove the streets of Kissimmee in a job I had. Krispy Kreme donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts. The factory. Here on Earl Bronson Boulevard, US 192 in Kissimmee, I've just noticed that they have installed some brand new pedestrian crossing signals. The ones that make you stop when people are crossing the highway. And they're still under construction, so that's why they have the local police, highway patrol here. Overseeing the project. And they have also installed a much needed traffic signal here at the intersection of Orland Brown Road and US 192. This was a very dangerous intersection. People trying to turn left and people trying to get out into the traffic. Now they're finally installing a traffic signal. Yes. Little police activity here. Big the Foot, what do you think about this traffic, buddy? What do you think about this traffic? Okay, we're going to close out the video for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you saw something that you enjoyed. Treasure your friendships with people. Nurture them. If there's someone that you haven't connected with lately, get in touch with them. Connect with them and visit with them. Spend some time with them. Especially family. Don't forget to tell your family you love them. We just never have a promise of tomorrow. But if there is a tomorrow, if the Lord wills, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Wow.
Great.